Hi, I'm Karthik. Welcome back to my Marketer channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a white coded or like a agent built onboarding tool for an agency. A major friction point for agency owners are like onboarding the client, like getting the details so that you can be like driving them to the deliverables, and like any issue with the onboarding will create an impact, long-term impact on the client relationship as well as the delivery for the project. This is where the confusion normally creeps in and spoils the overall relationship with the client. And we can use GHL forms or like any fancy forms, but even then that doesn't make, especially with non-tech clients, like many of them don't have much interest in giving you the right information and all those things, so you end up waiting for the information. But at the same time, once they are billed or charged, they want to see something in action. That's where the main issue comes for many of the agency owners. Getting the lead and converting them to a client for a paying client is one problem, and retaining them and like giving them the right deliverable right from the first month, it's a big headache for many of the um, agency owners. So, that's where this complete shoot of different tools I have wired together to make it effective, easy for any client to come in. And it's not like a regular onboarding, it's like a onboarding in best suited for this age. Say normally when we do onboarding, we used to send out some long list of forms or like access to Google Drive and all those things. But we have to do it some with some forms, but more of them we have to make it much more interactive. Say here we have a different later pages which caters to different requirements. Say onboarding survey, there is a common survey. We need to have collect their business documents for A2P or SMS compliance and domain information and like brand kit, everything. We can use the GHL brand kit also. Just go to open, and as soon as they submit this information, also here also this AI generated video, it gives them the right feel to just fill the information out, and it easily gives them the easy head start so that they don't stumble with you or like unnecessary to and fro communication and like hand holding from your developer team to all these things. This gives you the exact way the customer has to fill the information, and this is a simple survey where all the minimal information necessary for setting up the account is completed. And post this one, it will be notified to the developer team through Slack, and then once you create the pipelines, you have to get the review from them, like. And like here is where you or the customization comes in. Say the client can add stages. Say if at all he wants to add a stage, contact me, and like contact responder, he can do that here. Yeah, he can do that here. And if at all you want to change the name invited to partner invited, that also doable. So, and if at all you wants to add some comments to the chain, make it concise. I don't need this many stages, and this will be automatically and just they have to actually we will use the customized invite to them, so they don't have to even fill this name and the email field also. Just for the sake of this, I'm filling it. They can just go and fill and just click the review and submit suggestions. That's it. And this will be they will have a reviewer suggestions way, and they can just see all the changes they have made. And once they are done, they can just click the send suggestions. And this is for the pipeline review. It's they don't you don't even have to give access to the GHL. Everything is done. And comes next comes the email template, and and the SMS template. And here also we will have an explainer video, and like when they want to see the templates which you are using in automation, they can just go through all the templates for each and every automation you have built. And like say if at all like, and this all these are AI generated ones, so you don't have to do much manual work here. And like, and even the import of these templates into high level is automated, and like handled by few separate agent. And all they have to do is they can just change, make the changes here, and if there is any note they are to left to the leave to the developer, they can just make it here and just click submit notes. And then comes the pricing part. This is the critical part. This is an information page only, but why and what is the charges are like. Say when the client subscribes for your sub account, they assume like it covers everything, but we have to differentiate like what are the consumables cost, and what are like the onboarding cost, setup cost, and what is the subscription cost. We have a complete detailed structure, so you don't have to write plenty of mails explaining everything, each and everything, and convincing them what is what and explaining these things. And here too they have AI generated video which clearly describes what are all the pricing includes and what is the need for them to file their credit card and everything. And next comes the special thing, like we create social avatars for them. Once they have the social avatars, they can go and publish to their connected social media accounts. We generate AI videos, automate entire content AI engine. All they have to do is they have to just connect the social accounts, that's it, and everything will be automated, and all the videos will be published with their brand context in mind, and like following the strict do's and don'ts. And then with the client face itself, they can generate awesome videos and images and social content copies. So this is like a simple thing. And this here they can just start record their voice. We don't have to, all these are custom, so they can just record their voice, and like if at all they have some other voice recordings, they can just upload it. And for the video too, they can just drop the files, and photos too, everything is clearly set up here. They can easily set up without even logging to high level. And that's it, everything is captured here, and everything is automated at the back end. And giving the right updates to the client, like every weekly update should have the actionable delivered items and like inputs or feedback needed. So everything has to be communicated in a clear and a interactive and a informative way, so that client can easily understand. That's where the main problem comes in. Whatever you build is a different thing, but whatever the client perceives that as a value, that is the key differentiator for winning and losing agency. And say we have all the like in which stage and how much percentage of the work are already completed, and what is the what completed during this week, and what is the feedback we need from the client, all those things. And if there is a project blocker, and those project blockers needed from the client, if the client delays submitting the information, what impact it have it on the delivery of the project. That is, everything is summarized through video as well as in the text, so that you can keep it as a proof of record also. And then all the client have to do is nothing more than leaving a voice drop. They don't have to fill any forms or nothing like it. They can just give a voice recording, and the system will take care of transcribing it, making it as a task, pushing it to the developers, and even solving some of the some of the fixes are suggestions given by the client. So at the back end, an agent frame or different agents are working to cater to the client suggestions. And at the front end, all it's an interactive part. This everything is for a next level agency who is in the age of Claude and ChatGPT. It's not like for the old school agencies who follow many manual process. These are like completely automated and handled by many of the things are handled by agents and some by developers. And you lift your updates or onboarding stuff to a higher new level. And even if we now operate high level as a backend of tool only, and most of the things where the client interacts is going to be custom built, and where they feel like it's very easy for them to easily submit or like give suggestions rather than filling like long multiple forms and like responding to multiple emails. In the they can focus more on business rather than feeding info to the agency owners. I hope this video helps you. Even if you wish to set up something for your agency, please do a call to the link given in the description. Thanks for watching. Please consider. Thanks.